Welcome and welcome, guys, to this session of Life in Haiti. In today's session, guys, it's going to be somewhat different. We're out in the Dominican Republic, and there is a hot topic about do you think black women have an attitude? Or shall I say, do black women have an attitude? Or maybe some would say, yes, black women have an attitude. We have a big community of the passport bros. And I felt now was a good time to actually get some sisters to share their perspective and expectations of men. So, guys, if you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Kindly like. And I definitely encourage you guys to please share. Don't forget, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this subject. And this is a must watch to the end conversation.
I wish this was boiling hot. I would stay in here forever.
I know, that's why I wanted to be in here from last night.
Because
Because
last
I
night would have
thought
been worse. You thought you would have been like, oh hell to the no, I'm
I
done.
came down with my swimsuit and everything.
What time they close?
They closed, I think, 8:30 because of the rain.
Okay.
They say for safety.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gone.
But I know I would never skydive. I'm afraid.
I'm
love
afraid of
heights.
heights.
I'm afraid. I say that, but I like to be on top. I like to be very high. I
Yes.
can look down. I'm
I
not
like
afraid.
to do it, but I don't.
But I'm not jumping anywhere from the sky. I'm not doing that.
No, I don't think I want
Yeah.
to do that. Yeah, but pretty much I've been going through my list of things to do. Yeah, I think I started to dwell on that more since I realized my father does passed
Yeah.
suddenly. So I'm thinking more to appreciate life and how short life is and
Yes.
how little time you might have. So I can tick off that I've now flown on an airplane for the first time. I've been in a foreign country for
So
the
this is your
first
first time?
Wow.
Wow. Congratulations.
Well,
Yes.
people, guys, we met. May I share your name?
Yes, Jan.
Janice. And I was under the impression that she lives in the U.S. or Canada, maybe. And in conversations, we learned she actually lives in Jamaica.
Yes.
So is this your first time traveling?
It's my first time traveling. I was nervous.
And by yourself too?
By myself, yes, I was
I don't
nervous.
feel
I was
so
like,
alone. It's
I was
my
like,
first
please don't let
time.
anything go wrong.
It's my first time also.
Yes, it's my first
I
time.
had to convince her to come.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? She's like, is it safe? Sis, you sure? You know, how's the room? Like, it's gonna be nice. 'Cause I'm doing it.
I'm so used to familiarity.
yes.
And it's good to have people in your life that's adventurous. Like
Yes.
everybody need a sister like that. People
That's-
that pull you out of your
I'm that
comfort
friend.
and they say,
pull you
"Look,
out,
Marie,
yeah."
wait on Haiti just for 1 second. Let's go, somewhere else."
Yes.
And that's good. I'm enjoying it. I love it. Like
Yeah.
you, I love nature.
I haven't regretted
Love
any of it.
nature.
It's been wonderful.
Wow. So let me ask you. I'm not gonna share your age because we don't. Women, that's not a factor. But and you don't have to answer. Because when you look at a woman like yourself, like us, people want to know like what's going on, what's wrong with y'all.
Where's your man?
Where's
I know, right?
Why are these women married? What's holding you up from being married and stuff like that? Like, what are the qualities that are good in a man that you'd be looking for? So, fellas, listen up.
She's funny. Well, One of the reasons why I am alone right now is because I have gotten to a place mentally when I say it's time to put myself 1st for one, and I know my worth and what my value is. So before there were compromises I would have made, and simply to not be alone. But I realized that there's more to life. That's just one aspect of life, and I can enjoy all of these things without a man.
Yes,
And I mean,
exactly.
it's good if someone does come along that I find that appreciates
Yeah.
me and values me as a person, and not just sees me as a physical or as a possession, and which I have had in the past, the jealous type, and the, showing up at my workplace and
Yeah.
all of those kind of things, checking my phone and all that. So I've been through different experiences that led me to this point, and I decided that I can do this by myself. And if someone does come along that I find that there are qualities that I would say, hey, he stands out, I give it a try. But until then, I still have to live.
Yes.
And I still have to enjoy life just as much.
Yes, exactly.
What are some qualities you think would get you to take a second look?
Well, I am all about action and not speech. So your words need to match with your action for one. I need to see where you have my best interest at heart. So you
Amen.
consider me. You actually listen to what I have to say. You can look past what you see and really have an interest to get to know me, know what I'm about, what I like. So if I see those kind of things, and I see that your head doesn't turn for every skirt that passes, then I'm like,
Okay.
you seem like it might be worth giving a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Wow. So what are some qualities you're looking for, sis, in a man?
I need someone that's open-minded. I'm very random. I don't just do things by the book. I like. I might go to bed and the next day I wake up and I'm like, I want to.
Yes, I want my own time.
Yes.
Not everyone understands that when you have that
Exactly.
personality. I am very adventurous, and
Yes.
I'm a thrill seeker. I want to enjoy life, and sometimes you have to give up certain things when you have. But I want someone who enjoys that as well. So
Yes,
at least
exactly.
I can share that with you, so you don't see it as
A nuisance.
A nuisance to
Yeah.
you. Is something that you can actually appreciate.
Yeah, I like that in a man. The openness, like let's do something. It's like if I have to drag you, you as excited as I am to
Yes.
try new things. Be open-minded. I want to do this, or you bring ideas. Not just my ideas. I want you to be thinking too for us, not just me making all the plans. I like a man to show me that they're manly, but I like a manly man. I don't want to do everything. I want to be a woman. When I'm with a man, I want to feel like a
Yes.
woman. I don't
Bring out
want to
the
do all
femininity.
the planning. I like to be treated nice. They open my car door. I'll just
And
wait.
chivalry,
Yes, chivalry is very
Chivalry
big.
is not
Yeah,
dead.
it's not dead. I like
There's
that.
nothing
Wrong with
that's,
that, no.
That's sweeter than someone that opened the door.
Yes.
Pulls a chair up.
Buy me flowers
puts you-
once in a while.
Buy you flowers. Walks behind
Yes.
you. Holds your
Hold me up when I'm
hand.
going down the stairs. Like,
Yes.
let's go. When I get out of the car, you hold my
Because
hands. I love
one
that.
of the things that we are in need of from guys is to feel protected.
Yes, that's the other thing too. To feel that safety, security.
And a lot of men forget that. And I think most of those guys are people that are there for a motive. It's something they come to get and go, because the man that genuinely loves you, he should protect in every way. Even at a
Yeah.
grocery store,
It's a
you
natural
find them.
thing
It's
for
a
men to be
natural
protectors,
instinct to
yes.
be protective.
Yeah,
Wow.
I like to be a girl. Like when I'm with a man, I don't want to have to overthink it. I don't want to think. That's more like, okay, think about the cars, you think about this. I want to do me. I want to be that one on your, you know. But if there's no man around, I still can do it by myself. But if I have a man around, it's like, what is the purpose of having a man if I have to do it all? Like, there's no purpose. Yeah, there's no purpose for a man because I can do it by myself. You best believe it, I can. But if you there, you there. I have to feel that there's a man next to me. You know, it's not all about money. I don't care about things like that. I do love nice things, but it's not all about money because money's not everything. You know, I want us to work together, build something. Like, let's have a common theme. Like, what are your dreams? Do you have dreams? Like, somebody come, I don't care. Like, I don't care if I eat or not. Exactly. What are we doing? You have dreams. Like, do you want to get out of this position? Do you want a higher position and stuff like that? Someone with a drive.
Yes,
like
a
me.
drive. I like someone who's progressive.
Yes, exactly.
And then goals, you know, it's really, really good because a lot of men seem to think that, okay, just them being a provider or working at a stagnated job, because that your job can actually affect the relationship when you're not happy.
Right.
Especially with men, because when he feels that he's not providing or he's stressing to provide, it's not the best situation at home. So it's always good to have a man that's motivated. And I think that's where we come in at, to continue to push him towards reminding him of who he is and what he wants to be, helping him to get there.
Yes.
And you know, not being the type that's
But it's a partnership.
yes, you know, a lot of women too, we want fully prepared men. And I honestly think that it's okay for many women that are blessed for fully prepared men. But I think the
No, somebody
respect,
else did the job for you.
right? Yes, you know, somebody along the way did
Yeah,
the job,
did
did the
that.
support, gave the love. We have to be willing to go
To
through
help
that
through that, yeah.
process with our
Yeah.
men to get him to where he wants to be able to really, really provide, you know.
Yeah.
And that's about having goals too, guys. We want you a king, but a king also work hard.
Yes.
Not every man is a king.
No.
I believe that. Some men will die as a boy
I
because
know.
you have
Yeah,
boy
those baby
qualities, you know.
Yeah, those mama boys, like, you know, keep that somewhere else. It's like,
Yes.
and then as a woman, when you raising a son, I don't think it's fair because then they see their mom as that woman in their life, and even the Bible talks about it. Like, you have to live your parents at some point to become you. But some parents, they raise their kids to be a
Yes.
child.
And I find that that's a problem because sometimes you take a man into your life and then you realize that you don't feel like you're their
You don't
partner, you feel like you're their
Their
mother.
mother.
Like, I have
Yeah,
to
it's
be
like
doing
I have to
everything
baby
for
you.
and
Yes,
I'm like,
no.
Who's there
gonna
for
do for me?
Who's
Yes,
there for me?
exactly. And you know,
And then the statement is that, oh well,
You
his
become my
mother,
mom.
Yes, his mother used to always do this and do that, and
Yeah.
he doesn't know how. I don't have a problem if you don't know how because
Well,
we're all
I'll
raised
teach you,
different.
yeah.
But it's your willingness to.
Are you
Change
willing
that.
to
Willing to
learn to
learn.
compromise?
Are you
Yeah.
willing to make the change?
because I need to feel like a queen. Who's gonna do that for me? Like the same I do for you. I want you to reciprocate that. I want that to be done for me too, because I'm a queen.
Yes, reciprocation is very important.
Men want the old traditional thing, but also want you modernized.
Yes, so yes.
You know, and I think it takes maintenance too. We're from foreign countries, right? A lot of men travel to foreign countries and looking for women because they feel that they get treated like a king. The women caters to them a lot more. I have always adapted the belief that women in foreign countries, and correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe get a different perspective because you're from Jamaica.
Yes.
So if you meet an American man and he comes to Jamaica and he's there with you, yada, 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 based on your status in Jamaica, do you think that, because a lot of women messes it up where they do everything for their men, and men, they love that,
Yes.
they want that, but do you think it's the position that the woman is in
that will allow them to be.
able to do that?
I would say yes, because it's going to as you say, the maintenance. So depending on where you are or what it is that you do, you might not be able to cater as much because you have so much else going on to try to keep balance and to keep everything all together. Now, when you take those out of the equation and it's less on you, have more time for him. So he needs to be understanding of that.
Yeah, and I think guys are not understanding sometimes to working women
Right.
because they don't realize that it's not that some women don't want to cater to you, but a lot of us are just as tired.
Or just as tired, right?
You know?
I have been in a relationship before. Well, the only man I've ever lived with, and I was raised where you paid for a meal, but then dynamics have changed over time, and you are not just a stay-at-home woman anymore. You are working. I'm up early. I'm coming home late. I have stressful days at work, and I come home and I have to do the laundry. I have to cook and I have to clean, and then there's the bedroom, and sometimes you're so exhausted. There was a point where I was so depressed that I just broke down and I started crying and I started to snap at him a lot because he's sitting in the chair and his feet
Watching
is up,
TV,
he's
and
watching
then with
the
his
games and
newspaper,
everything, and I'm around him, I'm cooking, I'm wiping the food,
And then he's
this.
calling you, can you bring me something to drink?
And I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, I just got up and said, listen, this is not going to work. We both work. I'm up early, you're up early. I come home late, you come home late. You can't expect me to do everything while you just sit and watch me do it.
Yeah, and they want you to look pretty doing it too.
And it's right.
It's so much pressure.
And after you're exhausted from all of that in the night and you're supposed to roll over, that cannot work.
Yeah, and they're like, you dramatic. What is wrong with you? And then you don't want to give up at nighttime.
They forget that you're humans.
Yes. And we have to remind them.
So if you want me to do all of these things, it means you're either helping me or you're getting someone to help me to do these things. So therefore, I have more time to cater to you, and I have more energy.
And that's what guys forget because there's a big thing with a six-figure man. So of course, a man that is a six-figure man that provides, of course, you grant me the ability to be able to cater to your every need. But a lot of households cannot survive off of one income.
Right. So you both have to work.
Both have to work. And I think that guys travel because you become a six-figure man in a foreign country like Haiti.
Right.
Regardless of what you make, because let's say a girl in the DR that don't have much going on, you change her whole life if you give her $1,000 a month.
Yes.
So of course, naturally, you should cater to his every need, right? But things are different for modern women like yourself, you know, because a lot of the times there's this stigma that you're not a good enough woman. You don't meet because the frustration is gonna set in. Then they're gonna get to the black women have attitudes and this and that.
Yes, and popularly too, you find that they will look at another woman outside and say, oh, she is so beautiful and she's well kept. But then I say to you, she is well kept, but it took money for her to be well kept. So if it is, everyone can be well kept with the right kind of financing. But you look at her different from you look at the average woman. But you don't understand that other woman that looks so well kept, her maintenance is coming from somewhere. If it's not from you, it's from her. She just doesn't wake up and look like that. Yes, it took her being able to go to the salon, getting the expensive hair, getting the nails on and everything to have that polished finish.
And preferably for me, I'd much rather a man that's not into all that, because a lot of men are too superficial.
Yes.
And they forget what life is, you know. That's why now for me, I think that's why you have a lot of women that's doing things to their bodies and stuff like that,
Because
trying to
society
keep up with.
yes, it
what is
has
the norm
forced
now,
them
yeah.
to do that, and a lot of these men that gives them the attention, it forces them to want to get the attention of these people to say they are beautiful or they look okay by their standards, but that's not quite it. So you have to know who you are and what you bring to the table, and know your worth, know your value. So those things will matter to you, and those type of men will not catch your attention.
And the other thing to Marie, like, you can do it for you. That might not be your style, because some women are polished. That's what makes them feel good. Whatever, makes you feel good within yourself. If you like to be polished, that's your thing, then you do you.
That's
But you
true.
don't do it for somebody else. If
That's
you want
true.
that big ass trunk for you, that makes you look good. When you look in the mirror, you want that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want that thing hanging on your
Make
back.
sure you're doing it for you.
Exactly. Then you do it for you. And like me, I like to be polished. So when you do meet me, you see that I'm well kept. That's for me. I like to put on my face when I leave the house. That's something I do for myself care. That's my self care. In the morning, I take time. I take care of myself. When I get out, people are like, oh wow, I'm not doing it for attention. I do it for me,
Do it
because
for you.
when I look in the mirror, I like what I see. So if you're doing it for you, not changing your life because you meet
changing,
this man
right.
that wants you to be polished, but you were already polished. It's like, oh, that's what she does. You do not like go down because, oh, I don't like this. Well, this is how you met me. This is me. So you have to also try to keep you being original. This is what you do for
Yeah,
you
don't lose
and not for
yourself.
somebody else.
Yes.
And as long as you're doing it for you, I'm good with that. If you think having an ass in your, in your back, that makes you look good, if you're doing it for you, you
Do it
go
for
with that
you,
ass.
yes.
Yeah. Take care of you, Don't do it for nobody else.
Keep up the maintenance. Pump it up. I'm being funny, guys. I said keep up the maintenance on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So now, I'll transfer that bill to you. But if you're not there, you better believe it.
I have brothers, but if you're gonna be doing that, I would tell you don't expect that bill to be my brother's bill.
Yeah, that's it. Like that's
Your
how you
bill,
met me.
girl.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna go down. I'm not gonna do too much or too little. It's me. Like,
Yeah.
that's me.
Uh-huh.
That's my originality.
Wow. So, fellas, you hear from
The real women.
the
The
real
independent women.
everyday women, just what we look for in a man,
Yeah. You don't need your houses, your cars.
Yeah, I know a lot of men aren't looking for women with money, house, and stuff like that. And a lot of the times we're not looking for that either. But I think there's basic things that a man is supposed to give before he even goes in his pocket. Opening the door for us, just kind things.
Yeah, be kind.
And a lot of men, they forget that.
They think it's all about money. As long as I give you money, you're good. I'm like, no, keep your money. I'm not good.
Yes, because I
You
want
know?
your, I want your
I
respect.
want you,
Your
to be
time.
there,
Yes,
yes.
right.
Oh,
Your
yeah,
respect,
just
your
go.
time,
Take the
and
money
your
and go.
attention.
Your attention.
No, I want you to be with me. Let's go together. Or go spend a day. Like, don't send me off. Like, why are you sending me off? Or go spend time at the. No, let's go. We can do our thing together.
Yes.
We can go to the spa. I like my men to be sharp too.
Yeah.
I like my men to be clean also.
And yes,
let's
guys.
go do it. It's not
Yes.
just me. I want my men to be my partner.
Yes.
To
Right. So it's about partnership.
Look
exactly.
good.
If I'm polished, I don't want you to look dead. Like, who's you with?
And a
Like,
lot of the guys,
like,
listen
I don't
up,
like that. I want you to
man.
be,
Yes.
You mentioned a big thing, Mabel. A lot of these guys just want to throw on a t-shirt, just any kind of way.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. If that's what you have, good. But some of you guys, you can. And you have the ability to
They can do
dress
it.
up,
They're not
They
they
don't
don't
even
try.
try.
They don't try.
There's a time and a place for things.
Yes.
You want women that look good.
And we want men
men
that
that
look
look
good
good
too.
too.
It's not all about the six pack, but
Uh-huh.
baby, if I'm stepping out,
Yeah.
you need to step
You need
out
to
with
step
me.
out with
I don't
me.
want my friends to
Together.
come up like, "Where's your man?"
Where's
And
your-
you standing like that? It's like, because we don't look like we're together. We're so
we don't
disconnected.
match.
You know,
Yeah.
at least when I'm going out with my man, like I know what I'm wearing. Maybe this is what I'm wearing. We have to at least there's something. Maybe
Yeah.
your shoes. Something has to make people know that they're together.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I take good care of that. Like
Yeah.
look at my men's clothes. Are you all good? Am I all good? Like we need to do it together. It's a teamwork.
Let me ask you guys before we finish this video. This is a big topic. And we're black women, so who else can you get that answer from?
Right.
Do you think that black women have an attitude problem that pushes black men away?
I don't really think so.
Yeah.
I just think that black men sometimes cater to other women more. They don't
right.
give us that opportunity. They're like, they're too much. But sometimes you have to show your true self. We have to be genuine. We cannot just hide. Like, if I'm upset, you're gonna know it,
You're gonna
goddammit.
know,
I'm
yes.
gonna let you know.
Yes.
I'm freaking upset you did this, that
I'm gonna-
bothers me.
yes, yeah,
I
I'm
like to
gonna-
speak
I'm gonna
up.
speak my mind.
Yes. I'm not just gonna hide it. Well, I don't want to upset. No. You need to, like, sometimes it's
Yes.
okay to be upset as long you
You
know
need
how
to
to
know.
control
Yes,
it.
you
You
need
have
to-
self-control. That we can be upset. I can be upset with you and you don't know. And then I'm sitting next to you and I'm thinking, nobody needs to know that. It's between us. But when we
Between us.
separated, we're in a separate room, I'm gonna go
I'm gonna-
off on your
yes,
ass.
yes, I'm gonna
But
be vocal
when I
about
was at
this,
that
you.
party, nobody knows. And we're dancing like, hey, don't fucking get close to me. Don't come near me. And nobody can hear that. That's what I like. I don't want to make a scene. But when we're together, goddamn, I put my purse down, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
So you have to expect that. And then, some men, they just like cater to the other kind. And then, other women, like other cultures, like, oh my God, the Haitian men, I'm like, they don't act like that when they're with a
when they're
Haitian
with
woman.
you,
They
right.
do so much. They clean. Why can't they clean when they're with a Haitian woman? Like, they don't do this, they don't do that. But the minute they go on the other
On
side,
the other side,
they're
they're
doing
a whole
everything.
different person.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't think it's a case to where we have an attitude problem. Yes, we can be vocal.
Yeah.
However, I think it's more of a case where it's the treatment is not fair, or it's not across the board. So it's an expectation. They put so much on you, and they expect you not to react. They
when they
expect
do
you
stuff,
to be
yeah.
silent about it and not to express yourself. But then when they're with other cultures, then they're a whole different person. And I think that is where the disconnect
Yeah.
is. It's not about the black women having an attitude. It's about what they will put you through. They may not put the other person through.
True. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. They totally change.
Yeah.
And it is the culture. That they know that's your culture because they're from the same culture. So why are you trying to, keep that, like, that's part of being who
Dehumanize
you
us
are.
in a way.
That's we're loud. That is us. You loud too. The men are loud, but they can be loud, but you cannot be loud. Like, but I believe there's a place to do it, to be loud.
Yeah.
I don't think every environment
You have to
is
you
the
have
right-
to save
it's not the
yourself.
right
Yeah.
place.
Yeah,
I
so
don't like.
I don't support
Yes,
that.
I don't
No.
support like people
I think
escalating around. Like, I
What
don't
it
like
is,
That's true.
very, very true, and you see it.
Yes, you see a difference.
It's big different now.
Wow. Well, guys, thank you all so very much.
There you have it.
There you have it, guys. Leave your comments below. Let us know what you thought, on the conversation. Don't forget, if you are new here, to hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Live a little, enjoy life to the fullest. Kindly like and work hard. Work hard, guys. Whatever you do, work hard. Be determined to do it. Kindly like, share, and definitely subscribe to this channel. Till next time.